So this is just because this is the game that I'm playing the most often now, but um I'm playing Bug Snacks. I don't know if you've seen any of the trailers for it. It's a bit ridiculous, the concept, but you're like on this, you go to this island to meet with this researcher who's gone missing on this island that have like all of the bugs and the creatures on this island are different foods, and if you eat them, a part of your body turns into that food. So there's like little strawberries that like skitter around, and if you eat it, like maybe your arm will turn into a strawberry or something. Yeah, very weird.
Sounds like a bad
But
dream.
basically, you're trying to find this researcher, and you're trying to like catch a bunch of these like bug snacks for people because you're trying to like get everybody to come back to the little town that they had as well. Like you're trying to get everybody back and find the researcher who kind of led the community, but they don't tell you how to catch the bug snacks, so you can just accept as many quests as you want, and then it lets you like do them in no particular order, but they don't tell you how to catch certain bug snacks. So I'm like wasting like hours on trying to catch this one freaking bug, and then I find out that I don't even have the proper tools to catch it, which is a little bit frustrating. But
I have to
that's
admit, when I'm playing Luigi's Mansion these days, I'm like, if it gets too difficult, it's straight to the cheats. It's not because I know I can do these things, but it's like I don't want to spend hours figuring out what the right path is, right? Or
yeah.
being sure that what I'm doing is actually right. Because there's nothing more frustrating than playing the game and doing something that you think will do it, and it looks like it should do it, but it's not doing it. And then you go to the
Yeah,
cheat and find out that is what you do. You're just not doing it quite right.
that's the most frustrating, is when you find out that what you're doing is the right way to do it and you're like, well, I guess I just can't do it. I guess I'm just bad at it.
At this one
But
level I was doing, I failed it like 3 times. Like Luigi died, and so I go to the
oh
cheats,
no.
figure out how to do it, and I'm like, yeah, so that's exactly how I do it. And so I go and I buy this bone, right, which gives you like an extra life if you die, just in case, because I
Yeah.
didn't need it that time.
I had bought so many of those because I'm so bad for dying in games because I just keep trying something until I die, and then like yeah.
I really hope that like shows like Tron and whatnot are not real, because I hate to think we're putting all these poor little bits through terrible things like this.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. I think the only thing that I had to really like sometimes look up was how to attack some of the bosses, because there were some times where I was just like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. But I don't love looking up cheats. I'm not above it, but it's like my last resort because I want to feel like I've accomplished it myself. That's like when I'm having trouble with something, Avery's like, "Do you want me to do it for you?" And I'm like, "No." Like, yes,
Oh,
because I want to be done this, but I don't want you to do it for me.
well, of course, that takes the whole idea of playing a game out of it, right? Like,
I know, I'm like, I won't feel like I've beat the game truly if I can't do it myself. So,
at least when you're reading cheats, it's more like you're getting coaching, right?
yeah.
It's not like the cheats are doing it for you. You still have to do it, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think I still have to go back and get quite a few like gems in some of the rooms or some of the floors.
On Luigi's Mansion.
Definitely have to catch more booze. The bug snacks, I do have quite a few snacks that I still need to catch, but
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't like watching movies over again. I don't like playing games over again once they've been played. I'm like, okay, I've been through it all. Because the first time I go through, I get like really thorough, right? Like it's like I'm
yeah.
exploring everywhere, I'm looking at everything, and yeah, I miss
Yeah.
all the stuff, but there's a lot of stuff is hidden pretty well. So I hate going back and having to do it all again, trying to find all that stuff, but
Yeah.
rarely
I
100%.
am I definitely do find that I take longer to finish games because I'm the same way where I like to explore everything before I move on, but there's still like sometimes where I just have no idea where something is. I'm like, I feel like I've torn this entire room apart. I still can't find it, so I just have to move on.
Some of those silly little things. And having Danny right beside me is not good either because she's played the game twice. And like, so it's like, okay, how do I do this, Danny? Last night, I was in a room and there were these objects you have to pick up and throw into similar shaped things on the wall, right? And I had done this.
Mm.
All of the things on the wall were filled. I'd finished this thing and there's this other shape on the floor. And I'm like, where does that go? Because I don't see any more spaces for that. And I'm picking it up. I'm wandering all around the room looking. I don't see anywhere where this goes. Danny, what do I do with this thing? And she says, you'll figure it out. So I left the room and there it was right there. It was like,
Mm.
yeah. So
Funny. Yeah.
we play.